What's going on, good peoples? Today, it's a great day. It's time to learn everything about EV and all the companies that are out there. So today we are at the Electrify Expo 2022 here in Austin, and we are down at Circuit of the Americas. I can't wait to show y'all exactly what they have to offer. Guess it's my first time out here. Let's go get it. And welcome again, everyone. Before we get this thing started, I just want to thank everyone who is a Patreon sponsor of us right now to help make these videos happen in life, and also to those who have subscribed. If you have not subscribed already, please make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you like, comment on this video, and share it with others. Now, let's get ready to jump into this Electrify Expo. Alright, so let's start this back. As we came out of the VIP lounge super early. We went here before we even got into the event. But we are at all things, and I do mean all things electric. From electric vehicles, electric scooters, motorcycles, you name it. There's plenty of vendors out here, and one of the coolest things is that this is going on during the McLaren event. So we got two events in one. I mean, we can't really get to that one if we don't check it out. So now this Electrify Expo is done in several states across America, but this is the last stop here in Austin, Texas, and what a best place to do it at Circuit of the Americas. Cannot wait to see all the vendors, get all some test rides in and things of that nature. It's going to be a great experience, so I'm going to bring you along with us, and we will enjoy the rest of this afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it may be, out here with Big Sam Rio, and we're gonna get some good footage for y'all.
Okay, I've got one of them. There it is. Okay. Okay. Without preconditioning, it'll do a sub 2 seconds, 0 to 60. It'll do a standing quarter mile in less than 9 seconds. Now, if you know anything about the quarter mile, you know that you're only going to be able to do that once. Because they will say, no, you're not allowed to on our racetrack anymore. Standing quarter mile at less than 9 seconds, get the top speed over 200. That is our Sapphire edition. It's a tri-motor. There are two motors in this one. This one has the equivalent of about 1,050 horsepower.
Man.
0 to 60, and this one is about 2.5 seconds, 2.6.
Okay. Man, I mean, like I said, I came out here because I wanted to get into this world of the EV, because all I truly know is what I got my wife with the Tesla, and there's so many other things out here. And
we are really at the beginning of it all.
Let's give a little bit more insight to what this Electrify Expo is. Now, this is an expo that is a full day event. I mean, it's a couple days within multiple cities that they do this, but you know, there's great food, drinks, music, and more, and of course, all things EV, as I said earlier. So for all of those that know, we do have an electric vehicle, and I do feel like this is the way of the future. And as you get into one, you start thinking about other things that can be just as quick, just as fast, just as comfortable, just as convenient. And this right here, this expo, gives a showcase to everything that's out there that folks are getting into right now. So basically, you can come and drive. There's a whole bunch of demos for not just the cars, but motorcycles, bikes, scooters, skateboards, anything you think electric, one wheels, all those things like that. There's interactive displays. There's talking with several people for different conferences over the entire event. You have experts out there. You can learn about charging, and you can pretty much demo, I think, everything. Now, I didn't really jump into demoing everything. I wanted to see as much as I could, and we were able to get out here in time to get to like the media portion of it, basically before the general public came in. But I will tell you, there's something for everybody. BMW, I think, got my heart when it comes to like the normal cars we think of right now, not just the ones that are solely about EV, but you know, I've been in the lineup for a while. I think BMW took the cape, but I'll let you guys decide. Sit back and enjoy the rest of the video.
Right there, volume control, and then I'm punching the wheel, and then the like the lights and all that's something else. Well, I'm still kicking the tire.
She took the record for miles. She had 600,000 miles of car. She was just like.
Then I'm back in the Lexus family with my RC. I do like this one. Like BMW has a nice package one over there, but I like this. If I was to get back into the SUV / mini SUV category, it'd have to be this. Electric. Yeah, you're right. I'm surprised they've jumped in this bandwagon as much as they have. I just didn't expect it from Kia so soon. It's nice too.
Oh, you mean the whole farm?
Yeah.
Now this is what I came for. The poster. I really like cars that are unique. Like they have a different look to them, and all these electric vehicles all have a different look to them. They have to. It's the new feel, the new scheme. It's where we're going. But Poster caught my eye when they first came out. It was like out of all the ones, they could have all come out at the same time. It wouldn't have been Tesla. It wouldn't have been BMW. Kia. It wouldn't have been anybody who was in the race. I think Poster hit it with this.
Like I don't even live here. I live in New York. Not that I drove here.
Any thoughts?
This is just a clean vehicle. Oh my God.
Yeah, we're actually one of the quicker manufacturers for deliveries. Typically, we're about 3 weeks out.
Right, sweets.
You like the Riviera?
The Rivian?
The Rivian, yeah.
I mean, I like the Riviera too for vacations.
But yeah, I really do like that. And I think one of the greatest things about this Electrify Expo is that you have pretty much all the vendors here except for Tesla, which is good because, you know, they're mainstream market and everyone knows about them. So it's good to come out here and see what your normal car companies you weren't used to looking at, what they have. So let's go out and see some more. Now that we've seen a couple of the cars that are out here, which I'm truly amazed at, we jumped into the two-wheel venture, getting into the motorcycles and bicycles and scooters in the electric world. And I'm getting ready to test drive one of LiveWire's newest electric bikes.
Hey, how you guys? Good, how are you? I was on the bike and you can pretty much charge something else with it.
Really?
Yeah, I got my phone charging on the bike. But it's not just your phone, there's you see you have plugs, so you can plug anything. We got a fridge over there running using a bike battery.
Using the bike battery.
Using the bike battery, yeah. Set up over there. And it's being charged by the solar panels.
Now that's cool.
Right there. Solar panels charging, powering up the fridge.
And how what's battery life? Well, without charging, just supplier how
day-to-day usage. Battery life as in a single day or like lifelong? Single day?
Yeah.
These are 20 amp batteries and they go about just pure electricity, pure throttle. You don't pedal at all. It's 30 to 40 miles, but if you add some pedal in there, it's like 60 to 80 miles. Depending on how much you gotta get. Okay.
How y'all doing today? Good. Down, I'm like, oh, there's no shifter.
Yeah, when you go to ride it, you're gonna ghost grab that clutch every step.
That's the only thing I'm thinking about now. I'm like, so my hands get idle. What's the
range?
MPG? Yeah, the range on this.
95 highway, 146 city. So and that's going to depend on how you ride.
Yeah.
Whether you're going to have a headwind, yeah, obviously it's going to suffer. If you got a tailwind, you might actually get better. If you're not racing stoplight to stoplight, yeah, it'll be better as well.
So yeah, immediately after hearing the specs on that was the first thing I wanted to test drive, and technically the only thing I came to test drive. All the cars, you weren't going to be able to get enough distance to really kind of get a feel of them, and because I have one, I was like, I'll try that another day. But I really wanted to get on this LiveWire bike, and since we had this little bit of time here, I got something special coming up in another couple weeks where I actually take this LiveWire home and give you guys a full in-depth view of the riding experience.
Lights on the amber. Once we hold the start button, they will turn green. Okay. That means the throttle.
See where the start button.
No clutch. That's not okay.
Money online, I'm at the drop of a dime, and every hour is mine. I spend it crazy, so I'm stuck on the grind. I'm out here taking what's mine, and ain't no way I won't shine. I used to dream about spending money on all the things. Now I awoke and I see that I'm living all my dreams. Trips around the globe, keep the weather right.
So test driving that LiveWire bike, it's live. The only thing I gotta get used to is not having that clutch when you're slowing down. But the rain, eco, and sports mode, they allow you to get up at the top of this hill where there's two straightaways and you can really like dig into it. And it has kind of an auto-generating braking system, which is loved to have, because going that fast, by the time you release the throttle, it automatically starts braking for you. Something you gotta get used to, but I think it's worth worth it, seeing how fast it goes right off the gate. This event's been pretty amazing. They got stuff for the kids. As you can see behind me, they got a lot of little things for the kids now too. It's not just the electric vehicles for the adults. It has the kids side. You got your go-karts, you got your hovercrafts, your mini go-karts, and your little trikes. They all are in the electric family. Learned something new today because I did not know they had those.
This money talk feel fine.
So we just took a little break real quickly and we decided to get something to eat, get something to drink, have a little chit chat before the general public came in. And now it's just a little bit more crowded than it was before, but we're now on a whole nother side. Get ready to check out the rest of this festival. It looks like they got all the e-bikes over here, so we're gonna get into all of this. It's been cool out here so far. A lot of people have been test riding stuff. A lot of people have been just pretty much taking pictures. We got a guy taking pictures of us while we're vlogging right now. Thank you. It was very interesting to see, but yeah, it's been cool. We got the McLarens back here. I really wish I could see these, but we're here for the electric event. Let's keep it going. Dude. So for $600, you got the new GoTrax e-scooters, which are nice. They got 3 different models, which is cool. But I think for that price, I'd put that towards an e-bicycle. I don't know. They may be pretty good. I haven't had a chance to try one of those, but I've seen some similar companies that are like it with a little less of a price. So I would put that towards an e-bike. Where's the testing at for this? Lake Austin. Lake Travis. Meet us there.
Okay, let me jump right back in here for a second. I have to say, I sat on majority of these bicycles that were here. And this P51 bicycle, like, the suspension is amazing. I think it's set up for off-road and on-road, and he talked a little bit about it. But for me, it can't just always be about style, especially when you're looking at something that's trying to house a battery and, be sufficient for you for your daily needs of what you're doing. But this bicycle alone, the grip felt good, the suspension felt good, and I could see why off-roading it and on-roading it would be, like, beneficial. I mean, if you're pedaling and you're getting your exercise in and you're like, all right, it's time to head back home and you don't want to pedal anymore, this is comfortable for the entire journey, no matter how hard you're pedaling, downhill, uphill, and then also the
range is about 40. I mean, with the 20, it's going to be about 40 to 45. If you go throttle the whole time, it's going to be about 35 miles.
Okay. Which I probably would.
25 miles per hour could get up to 27, but we want to stay compliant. Yeah. So you still go anywhere a bike can go, campgrounds, boardwalks, all that type of stuff.
they have a more traditional gathering of restaurants.
So as you can see, this is a very, very extended list of vendors that were here. And the thing I really enjoyed about it is they had enough people to cater to everyone who wanted to ask a question. And it wasn't like you were getting an answer and pushed off, but they spent time with you. They showed you whatever it is that they thought was one of the greatest features of their particular vehicle and company. They showed you. Now there's a reason why this event is 2 and 3 days. There is tons of vendors, and if you took your time with every last vendor and did test rides and demos with them, you could not get through it in one day. So here's a list of all the vendors. Well, not all of them, but majority of them.
That was killing me when they was doing it so much. Those two aren't EVs, just to let you know. They were making too much noise. But anyway, so that's pretty much all the vendors. I think we were able to cover at least all the vendors so you can see them. We talked with a couple of them, and I'm super impressed with all the things that are coming in the EV world, whether they're here already or they are future months down in production. They're good. I only tested one vehicle, which is what I really came out here for. As you guys know, we already own one vehicle, but I just wanted to see what the rest of them look like. And I think I'm out of Tesla. Like, my wife's gonna keep Tesla, which is great, but I think my next search, when I do eventually get into another EV vehicle, it's either gonna be Lucid or Polestar. It'll be one of those two. But the e-bikes are definitely great. If you are into biking, I think this is a great atmosphere too. This really opened my eyes to that, something that I wasn't used to at first. And then also the e-motorcycles. That's what I'll probably spend money on first and that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it around here. It's been great. This has been the testing spot. Way beyond this hill, there's a couple of straightaways for you to take these motorbikes on. There's one right there. And these cars, and really kind of get into the economic and sports modes that they offer. And every last one of them has been quick. The electric world is definitely about speed, style, and futuristic look. So, yeah. It's been good out here. So we just had a ride in a crazy looking futuristic dune buggy, and that, you know, is a hobby thing. Like, if you guys just got some extra money laying around, that looks like it'd be a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of the what do you call it? So it kind of reminds me of the T-Rex, how the T-Rex was the three-wheel motorcycle of its time. And then you came out with a slingshot, and you have all these other ones. But the T-Rex is just still so iconic. And, you know, Rough Riders had that. And I feel like this dune buggy style thing is definitely going to be that. You're going to probably see some more later on down the line, kind of futuristic copying it. But that is the OG of it right there. That looks really good.
And there you have it. A full day of electric vehicle experience. I want to thank everyone at the Electrify Expo for letting us get in a little bit early with some of the media people and just getting our hands at any and everything that we could. Thank you to all the vendors out there to answer a lot of our questions, and I hope y'all learned a lot in this experience, seen some new things that you didn't think of before, and kind of open your mind to what's in store. The future is here, the future is lovely, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching.